Hello everyone, I'm in Houston, Texas, and this is the month of April. We are enjoying some nice spring weather, which is rare for us because sometimes it gets pretty warm mid-April. But this year it's been nice and spring-like weather. So I'm going to give you a tour of one of my garden beds that is against my fence, and it's receives a lot of afternoon sun, so I would call it like a full sun bed. So let's see what flowers are doing well here. So let's start with these. This is the purple coneflower, which is a native coneflower in my region, and it spreads a lot, which is very nice. It's not nice for all flowers to spread, but this one is like I give it space to spread because it's so beautiful. The colors are amazing and the pollinators love it. Then I have some milkweed here that I just planted, and of course the lovely buttery yellow daylilies. And this tall plant is known as doll's daisy. It flowers in fall with very beautiful, like dainty small white flowers. And this is my gomphrena, which came back from last year, and I think it's about to flower. On the border of the bed I have some bidens. These are very popular with bees as well. Then here is some Queen Anne's lace, another daylily behind it. And this is the beautiful cleome, which just finished flowering, or actually it's still flowering. I love this color. It's like a really nice pinkish purple. And this is one I just got, which is a mini coreopsis, a dwarf coreopsis. But the colors were like so attractive. Here I have some purple skullcap, which has also just sort of started flowering. Let me show you. It has like very small purple flower. This hasn't opened yet because still to receive the sun, but here is one. Then some zinnias are coming up from last year. Here I have some diamond frost euphorbia. And this one that's about to flower is like it's a sage, an autumn sage. And here is a beautiful flower. Why am I forgetting the name? Let me see. A penstemon. Sometimes like you just forget what the name of the plant is, and I'm so familiar with it, yet you forget. Penstemons are like perennials in my region, so I love buying them because they are a good alternative to foxgloves, and the bees are like all over it. Then I have this plant that I recently bought just for the color. It's Proven Winners Icicles. I know it doesn't grow very big, maybe a little bit. And here's a delphinium that is about to rebloom, which I hope it doesn't get too hot, that it has a few more blooms. That would be nice. And then this is my little cluster of Lysianthus, or the Texas bluebell. The cosmos, that is also doing good and is about to bloom again. And this is a phlox which does well in Houston. It's called the John Panic phlox. Most of the phlox don't do well for us because of the heat and humidity, but this particular one is a good one. This is my first year that I planted it, and I can't wait for it to bloom. And then I have this tall flower, which is the azure sage. The color of these flowers is like so amazing. Look at that. What a beautiful color. And again, of course, it has to be popular with pollinators. Who can resist this? Then here is some stock that I had planted about almost 2 months ago, and it is about to rebloom once. So that is awesome. But I hope it gets its chance, because you never know when the heat comes and hits us. That's a foxglove. I'm not sure if it will bloom or not. Oh, and here is the purple top vervain. So beautiful, small, tiny flowers, but a very good nectar source. And it is so beautiful in a cottage style garden as it sways in the wind. This is argyratum. This is also my first time with this, and I don't know why I never planted it before, because I really love this plant. It is so pretty. Here's one that is in its full glory. Look at the flowers. I have some salvia at the back. These are more like the annual salvias, but I love the color, so I just had to plant some. And zinnias have started blooming. Here's one of them. And I have some little, oh, here's another zinnia that just bloomed. Some gomphrena. Here's another dianthus that is about to bloom. So apart from the white pattern, I really like this color a lot too. And then I recently planted these super tunias. It's of course the proven winners variety, which is known as Hoopla Vivid Orchid Supertunia. I think this two color is so good. This is my first time with the Supertunia as well, so I have to see how they do and how much they spread and whether they can take our heat and humidity. And on this side, I have some more dianthus. They were blooming a lot a while ago. I think I need to probably deadhead them and make sure they bloom again. Oh, and this just came up. That's the wine cup. So, wine cup are two kinds. One is the one that creeps, and the other one is the tall wine cup, which I totally adore. This is the tall wine cup. I just love it. It doesn't go, it like stands tall, and it's not very rigid. You need to give it some support, but like it's so beautiful. And here is some more milkweed. This is some Gora that's coming up. I think I planted this about 2 years ago, and last year it didn't do well at all. So let's see how it does this year. And this is a plant that I just bought. It is Angel Face Wedgwood Blue Angelina hybrid. These flowers are like bigger than the usual Angelina that we have, and I'm waiting to try this in my garden bed. I really like flowers that add vertical interest, so this would be a good plant to try. So let's see if I'm forgetting something, but I think I have given you a tour of most of the plants in this flower bed. I have about, I think, 18 varieties. I like the cottage style gardening with plants that are mixed in, adding a lot of colors and different heights. I think that makes the flower bed really interesting. And there's something different at every step. Also show you two planters that I have close by. So this is Blue Days. It is so pretty. It is a really nice filler for any pot. And in the center of this pot, I have planted the flame acanthus, a native plant that is loved by pollinators and hummingbirds. Of course, the flame acanthus has not flowered yet, but when it does, This combination looks amazing. Then here is another new plant for me. That I have been wanting for a while, and finally I got it from Joyful Butterfly. It's the Zebrina Mallow. And just got its first beautiful flower, and more are on the way. There's beautiful flowers and beautiful leaves as well. And I believe it does well in our Houston climate. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So on that note, let me give you another look at the whole flower bed. My little cottage style flower bed. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to see you again, or rather post a video again showing more of my garden. Thank you for watching, and hope you all enjoy the nice spring weather.